Grüezi zusammen, Zephyr is back. Welcome to a new video. Actually, I will present to you 3 tanks in this video, and this video has been edited by KV East Edit, so check this dude out. So what is actually the plan? We will model 3 tanks. The first one will be Atomic Monster from the Americans, and then from the Germans PZ-44 and Electro Goose. So I won't yap too much again, let's just start. So at first, something that I have to mention is that I modeled this tank completely live. So if you don't want to miss some of the modeling process, check out my live streams. So at first we do, I would say, the basic things. I just make sure that I get the outlines right of the base, a body I would say, then make some cuts to then extrude the other parts. And to be honest, because Gerand hasn't uploaded a front view of Atomic Monster, I just add an AI image of it. And also, so that means that I have to guess how thick this tank is, which was quite annoying sometimes, I have to say, and probably I lost a lot of time doing that. So as you see, we are already at the front, and then I'm already using the skin and subdivision surface modifier to do these, I don't know, wire things at the front, and also the leather things on the sides, as you can see here. And at this point I'm just freestyling a bit these shapes. And after doing that, we keep going with the big wheel. In general, I have to say that I find it very interesting when Gerand decides to add some special things to his tanks, so that each monster has his unique design. And talking about this tank, I would say that this big wheel is something unique, besides all these atomic components, of course. I didn't want to keep going with the small details and just started with the head to get some more variety, you know. And the head was also pretty straightforward because it's very, how would I say, it's built like a cube. Then later the jaw, extrude the jaw, making the front view of the jaw, also extruding that in the process. And as always, I do the other details which aren't mirrored on a separate object, so that the mirror modifier doesn't apply to these objects. And then, yes, I'm doing the big long gun. If you're asking how I animated this gun, search up the short where I explain it. Then I make the reactor at the back. And then we are already starting texturing the big thing, which was also surprisingly exhausting. Also, this tank took me a long time and I don't even know why. So of course it took me some time to animate the spinning components, but I would say, speaking about the design is, like I said before, straightforward and doesn't have some annoying round shapes. So I don't know what actually took me so long to model and texture this tank. But what can I say is that it was surprisingly fun. Yeah. And then I would say after texturing, this would be already the result. Let's go! And now we keep going with the Germans. And actually I came up with the idea of modeling PZ44 because one of my mods, Alex, wanted that I eventually model it, and to be honest, at first I thought, okay, just to make him a favor I start modeling it, but the more I was in the process of modeling it, I felt more in love with this tank, which was kinda a surprise for me. So now PZ44, at least the 3D version, is one of my favorite tanks, I have to say. So thanks to you, Alex, for bringing up that idea. So, but now back to the modeling process. Something which is really fortunate about PZ44 is that I can later copy paste a lot of his turrets. So you will see that I won't model all the turrets before the texturing. I will texture some of the turrets and then copy them, so I don't have to texture all the turrets separately, you know, this saves me some time. And also you see that sometimes I hide some other parts just to get a better overview over everything. And you are maybe asking, why do I use the image of PZ44 2.0 for the front view? And as simple as the answer is, there isn't an image of PZ44 1.0, so I use the other one. Later you will see when I struggle at some parts, I then import a screenshot from an episode where you can see the front view of PZ 1.0 just for like 2 seconds or something like that. And like the atomic tank, this tank was really fun to model actually, and we are already in the texturing process. Wow. So adjusting stuff. As you can see, so texturing, it's always the same. Like with pressing G, I adjust all the points to the corners so that everything lines up. And sometimes I freestyle a bit and just throw the textures to a part where it looks the best, you know. But I really try to make it as accurate as possible, even though it's not always possible, you know. So, and like I said, after the texturing process, I copied all the turrets, and then we are already beginning with PZ44 2.0. So, again, actually I don't know what really to say to the other modeling process. I think what I just can say is that it was really fun, like the atomic monster. And also it's quite fortunate that PZ44 2.0 has the majority of PZ44. And here it is, PZ44 1.0 and 2.0. So this was quite easier than Atomic Monster. So this leads us to Electro Goose. The last one and actually the easiest one. And now I will explain to you why he was so easy. So as you can see, Electro Goose has some parts with which are repeated a lot of times. For example, at his gun at the front, these electric components, you know, or at his corpse. So I can utilize the array modifier a lot. So as the same with the two other tanks, I begin with the main body because it's most times the easiest thing to make, to just get the base form right. Then the head. And I would say doing that front armor was quite adventurous, because I wouldn't say this is an organic shape, but it wasn't that easy to get the shape right. So what I used later is the remesh modifier, which redefined all the corners and actually made it pretty good looking, I have to say. And then, as you can see, I'm already utilized the array modifier on some parts. So then later I only have to texture one part, and this applies then to all the other copies, you know. And looking back at the modeling process, I have to say that this tank was, out of all three tanks, the most fun one to model. Maybe because I could save a lot of time by using the array modifier, and just the fact that Electro Goose doesn't have like strange parts to model. And so I would wish that future tanks I will model will also turn out to be that fun. So yeah, number 3 done, and now we have 3 different tanks. The video comes out, I will already have uploaded all these tanks on my website, so if you want to animate them or experiment with them, you can just download them for free. Also, if you're interested of buying some merch of mine, there's also a link in the description. Thanks for watching. Thanks to KB East Edits for editing this video, and check out his channel in the description, please. He makes great edits and is really dedicated to the Gerand community. And yes, and we see us in the next video. Spread love and hope in this world, and we see us in the next video. Bye.